All right, everyone, here we go. It's an all signs reading. Doesn't matter what your sign is. Straight up energy reading. That's an 8 of Wands. Okay? I mean, seriously. What the fuck? I shuffled and I shuffled and I shuffled. This must have been a 10-minute shuffle. I mean, I'm not exaggerating. It just wouldn't let me stop shuffling. Middle of the month. Here we go. The middle of the damn month. What's going to happen? What actions or things might happen here in the second half of May leading into the early part of June? We got a lot going on. This week's news really is Mercury changing signs. The big events, and that's important because it sets up the big events in the final 2 weeks of the month coming up, which has a lot of Jupiter and Venus getting involved, dancing in Gemini. So I have no idea. But this is our mid-month reading, our spot check, pre-shuffle, surface energy. 8 of Wands comes out after shuffling. We can't escape it. Couldn't escape it in the weekly reading, I think it was. Anyway, let's go. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, you found Sleep, Love, Terror, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. I hate that shit. Got to get it out of the way, though. That's it. I said the timeless bit, right? Okay, I don't know. I got ahead of myself. I just keep staring at this energy because it makes me want to go get my phone. Because that's the kind of energy that's coming off of it. It's very sudden, too. I'm drawn to the lightning bolt. But something happens with this conversation. The lightning bolt is red. Something happens. Something's going on here. Okay? Something will happen. I don't know. I can't predict free will. Let's take a look at the pre-shuffle. Let's take a look at the surface energy. 8 of Wands, crossed by the Fool. Yeah, it gets better. It does. It gets better. This is so rainbow unicorn, this pre-shuffle, it drives me fucking nuts. I can only imagine where this reading's going to go when I go deeper. And I will go super fucking deep because this is so rainbow unicorn. Any fool can do a reading like this. This is just surface energy, but it is a great reading by itself. 8 of Wands, communication, crossed by the Fool. Something happens. Something, the 0 card in the major arcana. We start a new journey. It's like an ace on crack. Okay? Underneath that is the Moon. Now this is very interesting because this card is welded to the next 2, which almost restart a pre-shuffle in a way. So I got the Moon crossed by the Star. Okay? So basically the Moon and the stars. It's energy that's been hidden frees up. Or we could say something you manifested a long time ago that was still in the oven and cooking shows up. And because underneath the star is the Wheel of Fortune. You can have what you want here. Okay? There's just, I mean, this is your pre-shuffle. Major, 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 major. 4 major arcanas, all riding an 8 of Wands. Massive forward movement communication here. This Wheel of Fortune is tied directly to the Moon energy, which is why I say sometimes things get held up. Sometimes you're like, oh man, I placed that order with the universe fucking 5 years ago, never fucking came in. The universe got to move things around, shuffle things. You might have thought about it too much and injected things into your order. What you do when you do that is you amend your order, right? It'll take you forever to get an order in a restaurant if you keep re-adding things to it. Oh, before you bring it to me, can you add some blue cheese to that? Okay, thank you. Right, you do that like 9 times, you're going to be waiting there for an hour. You know, it is what it is. Sometimes it happens, but this is incredible. I wish this was the only reading. I wish this was, but it's just surface energy. But that's the potential that's there here at the end of this month leading into early June. It does not surprise me with Jupiter changing signs during this. And if you read my write-up on May in my blog, sltblog.com, you know, I said there's 3 separate energies with Jupiter. It's not just Jupiter moving into Gemini. There's much more going on than that. And we'll talk about that in the Jupiter reading. I'm going to do it all as one reading. It's going to be the biggest Jupiter reading I've ever pulled. When I pull that sometime next week, probably, maybe around the 22nd or something like that. All right, let's shuffle the deck. I'm shuffling. Okay, I'm going to have to go very deep here, or this is just going to be rainbow unicorn nonsense. All right. Because that's perfection. I mean, that's just nice. Okay, so it's there. Are the incoming energies going to cooperate? I don't know. We'll see. Right here, a card before the cut is why the fuck are we here? I got a couple more shuffles in me. We're done. So why the fuck are we here? Oh, it's more rain. I got a fucking unicorn in the room here. Good Lord. Let me get my compound bow. A unicorn trotting through the room. And a King of Pentacles tried to show itself, by the way. It was the card I saw just before I finished shuffling, which is the 8-point buck with rainbow antlers. It's a 10 of Cups. I mean, yeah. We're here because something's about to make you very happy, something you dared not even dream of, or you're somebody's dream. You're somebody's idea of what this might be. It could be a realization they've had. It could be a new soulmate. It could be a runner. Or you might just be putting yourself on the right path to have the universe finally have you line up and have a soul recognition with somebody. It takes time. It does. It don't always happen easy. Don't even fucking tell me what's under this. Okay, it's a Hierophant. I saw lightning. I thought, oh shit, is it a tower? No, it's a Hierophant. Yeah, this is a soulmate. This is a powerful thing. Something you dared not even imagine. Holy crap. Okay, let's cut the deck. Let's just cut the motherfucking deck. Okay, what comes after the cut? I'm going to take a peek. Oh, good. Good. No unicorn here. 5 of Wands. Yeah. I believe we have a difference of opinion here. And I think this came up in a reading. I don't know. Maybe it was one side of a Schrodinger. I don't fucking know. Maybe, or it was some soulmate journey. I don't know. I felt this energy before. We got ourselves a difference of opinion. It's not that somebody's bringing conflict. It's just, I think, it's one of those things where they like you more than you like them. Okay, it might be that. It doesn't make it bad. It's just, this is just representing a super duper minor conflict. That's all. Okay, so don't freak out, panic on me. Oh my God, Steve said it's going to go to shit. No, it's not going to go to shit. Calm the hell down. It's a 5 of Wands. It's a wimpy energy. Okay, it's the 90-pound weakling energy here. Okay, I'll say 80 pounds because it's likely somebody watching weighs 90 pounds and they can be like, I'll kick your ass, Steve. Okay, fine. I bet you could. All right, in a pillow fight anyway. All right, let's go. Let's shuffle the deck. Let's see what we got. Let's give ourselves a reading here. Give me the soulmate cycle universe for the second half of May 2024, which will bleed into early June, like I told you. All right. So keep that in mind. I'm not a fucking Time Lord, but it bleeds into early June anyway. Early June is a haze of May and June energy kind of blending together. We'll get there when I write about it, which I'll have up before I do your monthly readings for June. All right, I'm still shuffling. Don't make me shuffle 10 minutes again. I swear if I have to shuffle 10 minutes here, I'll edit it. I will. No need. We're just about done. Here's our reading. Let's pray for no unicorns. I do have a rainbow, though. I got a flux capacitor, actually. I got a 3 of Wands as the overall energy. Fuel in that is the 8 of Pentacles. There's no escaping new beginnings right now. It's a spider web. You ain't getting out of that, right? That spider's as big as a car. Imagine that. You're not getting out of this web. Spider web is stronger than steel, right? You could stop a plane with a spider web wrapped enough at the diameter of a pencil. A pencil. The diameter of a pencil. You could stop a plane in mid-flight with it. That's how strong it is. So here's my point. There's no escaping. New beginnings, new directions, new things happening. I'm having it happen all around me. I'm seeing change in the 3D real life all around me. Things that have been constants for decades here where I live. Suddenly gone, suddenly changing, and it's multiple things. But just on the soulmate cycle, without looking at the bigger stuff, right? But you will see evidence of change. It's inevitable. There's no escaping whatever this change represents here with this 3 of Wands. New horizons type energy on it. Okay. All right. Let's go. Our reading's on the flip. Now, this is going to be a good reading. I'm going to have fun with this energy. I am. Right here's the energy around your connection. Right here's how whoever's attached to you, whoever the fuck this is, and don't assume you know who it is. I promise you don't. Some of you. This is how they're behaving in the 3D. This is their soul. This is the hidden energy message from the universe read with the energy of your connection. Right here's the potential final outcome. I say potential because I cannot predict free will. Nobody can. I will clarify everything and throw some universe cards at the end. And you bet your sweet asses, and they're especially sweet here in the second half of May, because some of them probably got a bikini on them, that there will be a link for an extended in the description. Okay? All right. Because this is incredible. Wow. The energy off of this, I know it's just a stupid minor arcana. It's what I call a stupid chocolate cupcake, but it is absolutely It might as well be almost major arcana here. Okay? Wow. No escaping it. All right. Energy around your connection. Now this could go either way. Yeah. Four of Swords. Crickets. Crickets. It's deceptive. I'm going to tell you right now, that's deceptive. Right? Nice and quiet. Flem the parrot just woke up. He thinks I'm talking to him. No. Fortunately, that's not his whistle for food. Okay. It's a void energy. I said before, you heard me say before I pull it, this could go anywhere, right? Like that. That's what that means. Anything can happen here. It's just, I don't know. We're going to need to clarify it. We're going to need to see how it plays out with other things. It's not bad. It's good. It has a lot of healing energy attached to it. Okay. So, 3D energy around whoever's attached to you. Yeah, see? I told you. This had to be huge dichotomy here. Had to be. The soulmate connection right now, up on the shelf, nice and safe, nice and quiet, right? It's like somebody's coming to repave your driveway, right? Your car, you move it, you put it out on the street, park it a few feet up so it's nice and safe away from the steamrollers and shit like that. And in your driveway, chaos is happening. But your car is nice and safe. This is your connection. Your connection here is beautiful, pristine, nice and safe, in a bottle of void energy, right? It's wonderful. And in their life, complete motherfucking chaos. What did I say about this? Change that we can't ignore. Changes that I've been seeing myself and feeling as well here in my life, just in my neighborhood alone. Things. Huge energies are changing, right? Huge energies are changing all over the place. Huge change. We don't know what that change is yet, but I will tell you that it leads to this shit waking up. Here's their soul. It bookends the Four of Swords. Page of Swords. I usually like that there. I don't like this here. I usually like it. It's usually somebody stepping outside themselves, which is what we have to do sometimes to see who we really are. Am I happy? Am I great? Well, let me watch my life like it's on a DVD up there on the TV screen and see, It's like those people on reality shows. I sometimes think, I know they think they're the shit, right? But if you get on a reality show, you only got on because you're fucked up. Nobody want to watch somebody that's got their shit together. That's not ratings. So I wonder if some of them watch it back and go, my God, I'm a fucking mess, right? I mean, they can't possibly think that they're on a show like that because they're just regular and boring and everything is normal, right? That's not good TV. So sometimes when this is here, we get to watch our life like a reality show. We get to step outside ourselves. That's not what this energy is, unfortunately. This is someone who's not paying attention. Not paying attention to your connection. Not paying attention to their soul. And what this energy over here, they just riddled. This flows from 5D to 3D. It's the primary flow. Riddled with disappointment in themselves over something that they're not really sure why they're disappointed, but it's causing great change in their life. They're just tearing their life down, tearing things down, breaking up with people, doing all kinds of shit. I need to change my life without any real knowing as to why. Okay? So they're like the reality show person that doesn't watch themselves back. And just thinks, hey, I'm on a TV show. I must be pretty cool. No, not if you get on a reality show. You're not pretty cool. Hey, there's something wrong with you. Someone thought you'd be good TV. And that's not, it is what it is. That said, that's what's going on here. So this is going to be very interesting to clarify because it's not how I usually like it. What's the universe want to tell us? Hidden energy, message from the universe, red with the Four of Swords. 5 of Wands again. Yep. There's a level of what's the word I'm looking for? I want to say confusion, but it's not confusion. It's this level of obstinance. They're obstinate. I'll just go ahead and say just single-minded, stubborn about something here, about this connection. It's like I don't even know how to phrase it. I don't know. I'm gonna have to clarify it. I can't find the right word. Fuck it. I'll be back. It is red directly with the Four of Swords, though. Okay. Potential final outcome, red with the Tower. Yeah, Ace of Cups. There you go. Ace of Cups, communication, New love. Somebody's starting over. Somebody here is coming to tell you how they feel. When you get an Ace of Cups, you get a new beginning in love with whoever the fuck this is. And somebody is making some major changes in their life. Your connection has been put on pause while they do that. Now this might, even though it's tied to this, might be tied to conflict in their life. I don't know yet. I've got to clarify. I'm not going to sit here and make shit up. If I don't know, if I can't tell, I can't tell. Even if that's the case in person, where I don't use cards and I'm reading a person, I'm asking questions. These days I keep a phone in my hand so it doesn't look like I got schizophrenia or something like that, or I'm talking to myself. But I keep asking, why is that? Why are they like that? Why are they doing that? What's going on? And inevitably somebody always says, "Did you say something?" I say, "No, I'm fine. I'm on the phone. It's fine. Like that." So I don't know here, all right? Rather than keep asking, we'll clarify. Let's talk to the witches, which randomly at the bottom as a Knight of Cups. Here they come. That ties with this right here. Only 2 cups on the table. What's going on? Four of Swords. Tell me about the connection in Four of Swords here. I like the void energy here. It's fine. Your connection is safe, right? While the driveway of their life is being paved, your connection is parked safely up the street. All right? Not going to get any tar on it. Not going to get anything. That's why this is confusing. I want to know what that's about, and I can't pinpoint it. So I'll wait. We'll get there. Four of Swords. Talk to me. Why is it here? Why is the Four of Swords here? As if I don't already know. Yeah. It's the Queen of Cups. It's safe. It's pristine. It's the most love I could pull from the deck. It's my desert queen. Okay, oftentimes the desert's very peaceful. It's very, take that word desert. Right now, it's very quiet. It's a void energy, all right? But there's a lot of love built up in it. A lot. The most love I could pull from the deck. It explains this right here because she holds the Ace of Cups. What's on top? The Empress. Wow. Jesus. Holy shit. Why is the Empress here before I open my big mouth? Four of Wands. Yeah. This is a message for you. It's a message for the DF side. All will be well. It's void. I'm right about that. It's quiet. There's a lot of love built up. It's about to explode here in the final outcome. Okay? I think I could almost say a proposal of some kind. Don't take it as marriage. Don't, just chill out. Okay? A proposal of some kind. An offer of some kind is inevitably coming to the Empress. And I understand a little bit more about why this is here. Because I think we have a conflict of interest. It's what I told you when this came after the cut. I said, I think they like you more than you like them. All right? Maybe, and that can happen. This could be, even if it's the long lost runner. You haven't seen them for a while. You've been thinking about them. You've been watching tarot readings about them. And then they show up and it's less than. It's less than you thought it was because it's not because it's not because the connection has changed. It's because you've grown. You're reflecting his Empress energy here. The DF side is extremely high vibration. Okay? But you do have an offer coming. I just think this energy bleeds in. Now I get it. I know why that's there. It's a repeat of the after the cut. With you showing up here, that makes sense. Tower, why is it here? Let's talk about their 3D light. The cards just literally exploded in my hand. Okay. The Tower. Why is it here? Did anything fall on the floor? Oh my God. A card fell on the floor from the Light Seer deck that I didn't see. We haven't touched the Light Seer deck is right here. We haven't touched it since the last reading I used the Light Seer deck. I do my readings in sequence. Okay, so the last reading I did was the weekly reading for this week. So I'm going to pick this card. I'm going to stop shuffling. I'll pick that up in a moment. I'm going to pick this card up, and I don't even know what made me just look on the floor right now. Why? Because these cards exploded. Nothing fell out. I don't have any witches on the floor. I just have this. Just like this. So, whatever this is, okay, you can add it to the last reading I used the Light Seer deck on. And this is the World card, the most powerful card I could pull. Okay? If it's the weekly reading, I would add this to whatever I got in the last final 3 cards out. Okay? I would do it that way. But whatever the last reading I touched this deck was, which should have been the weekly reading if I had to guess, if not the Friday reading, I don't know. The world is part of that reading. Apply it how it resonates with you. Okay? I can't. I've already washed the reading. All right, now I'm going to take the world and put it back in this deck. So the next time I use this deck, it's got a fucking world card in it. All right, now I got to finish shuffling here. Let's go. What is somebody doing here? Why is the tower here? That's unreal. I just look down looking for witches and I find a light seer. Fucking hell. This is some crazy shit. I love this reading. I told you it was going to be fun. All right, now you got a card. You got a bonus card on whatever the last reading I used the light seer on was. Why is the tower here? Why is it here? Come on, crossing the tower in their life. Oh, yeah. It's my farmer again. It's the Seven of Pentacles crossing it. It's that same energy. He wants to tear down. He's done. He's finished. I'm only doing this fucking farm shit because my family does it and they pumped obligation into me since I was a child that I have to do it. And yeah, okay, fine. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. But it doesn't mean that it's not that your soul isn't unhappy, that it's not following its true purpose, right? Sometimes in the 3D, though, we have to do what we have to do. I get it. But he's not interested in being a farmer. He's only doing it out of obligation that was pumped into them. Into him. And somebody here snaps and tears it down. How does that relate to the DM side? Well, they're not living their soul's true purpose. A lot of them are just living the life somebody else wanted for them or set for them. And this is the snapping point right there. Divine timing. There's something about the energy right now. There's something about maybe because your connection's in a void, they can't feel it as much. And it freaks them out. It certainly can. The Emperor needs the Empress more than the Empress needs the Emperor. The Empress is self-sufficient energy. All right? What's on top here? What's on top? The Emperor becomes an asshole without the Empress. Maniacal, right? Crazy, narcissist. Ugh. Take my neighbor, for example. He lived alone too long. He become a dissociative narcissist. I have diagnosed him. He just lives alone. He's lived alone for 15 years in a tiny little apartment. And he walks around the neighborhood mumbling to himself. And he sounds like some kind of Frankenstein's monster every time you walk by. Like that. He's just crazy. Lost his mind. Right? The Empress can live by themselves for 15 years. They're perfectly fine. You know? It's that Emperor energy. He's turned into a crazy narcissist. That's what happens when the Emperor is alone. Somebody here, very sad. Very fucking sad. I don't want to be a farmer. I don't want to. It's just an analogy, but it's perfect. The energy fits perfect. Somebody here is done. They're just tearing things down. There's a lot of sadness around that card. And it's something about the energy right now is making them just tear down their world. Tearing at it. Why is the Five of Cups here? The Nine of Swords. Another person with a lot of sadness and anxiety. The Nine of Swords. Nines of the end in tarot. This is Five of Cups is one of the cards that ends the separation phase of the soulmate cycle. These cards are read with the final outcome, which is an Ace of Cups, which is somebody coming to tell you how they feel. Somebody coming to dump a cup all over you. But I'm not sure. I think they like you more than you like them. Okay? But or you may find that. Whether it's a new person or the runner. That's fine. Don't lower your vibration for anybody. Be happy that you know how someone feels. Should make you very happy. Right? Okay. All right. The anxiety is coming from I don't want to be a farmer. Right? Some people don't. You know, just because you're born into something doesn't mean you got to go into the family business, whatever it is. But a lot of people are guilted into it. It's fine. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. I get that. I live in the real world too. But it doesn't change the fact that your soul remains unhappy because it's not its soul's true purpose. Some people follow that. Some people end up just sucking it up. This energy is sucking nothing up. All right? Page of Swords. Why is it here? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about my little barn owl here. I will tell you it looks like a female. It does. Looks like a female barn owl. But it's hard to say. Page of Swords either way. It's just how it was drawn, I guess. All right. Why is the barn owl here? Did you see that? Did you see that jump out of the deck? It's sideways. And look, it turned my three of wands sideways. So I'm going to put it down sideways. What does sideways mean? It's a king of swords. It means it's not reversed and it's not upright. It's somewhere in between. All right? Okay. We're just going to lay it like that. I'll fix it after. But there you go. What else? Two of Pentacles. And what else? And the High Priestess. Crossing that. Crossing the Page of Swords, the High Priestess, the sideways King of Truth. And a two of, why is the King of Truth sideways? The Two of Pentacles. Somebody here is making decisions based on a warped truth. They're not listening to their soul at all as far as your connection is concerned. Your connection is in a void energy. It's safe. It's put on a shelf. Somebody here is making different decisions about different things. This is all about somebody going to town in their life. Okay? The High Priestess is pushing back the energy a little bit. And that's why I have a page here. The page is just representing a small energy. That's all. And anything that they're disappointed about in their 3D life gets a tower dropped on it. Wow. There's a lot of energy here. It was enough to spin my Three of Wands and make a card fly out sideways. Okay, let's talk about Five Wands. I don't know what's going to happen in the extended. My table might catch fire. I should go get the fire extinguisher. Let me just keep it in here to be sure. I'll tell you. All right. Five of Wands. Why is it here? I mean, I've already said why it's here. I'm pretty sure I'm right. But maybe the universe has something to say. This is separate from the reading, though it's read with your connection. And we're just having a chat with the fickle old gal. Let's see. You never know what she has to say. She's a fickle old gal. Okay. Oh, fucking hell. What the hell? It's crossed by Three Cups. Wow, you can't give me an easy one today, huh? I mean, there is somebody is in combat with a third energy here, okay? Also, that's fine. That's separate. That's in their life, okay? So, fine. It could be they're in combat with themselves or a spouse. It could be any of that. I'm more concerned with the fact your energy is coming off this. This explains a little bit about what I was saying, about we have a difference of opinion here. I think they like you more than you like them. I think you think whoever this is, I think it's somebody where you'll be able to pick up on their energy pretty quick, whether you're an energy reader or not. You'll get the vibe. You'll get the gist. Even if it's 3D where their eyes are dilating and stuff like that, you'll get the idea. And I think there's a perception you have of this energy, and then there's another, the reality of it. Okay? So we have an energy here where it's sort of an energy where you should be happy. It should be a celebration, but for some reason it leaves a bad taste in your mouth. You're like, like that. Okay? So, yeah, the pre-shuffle, the rainbow unicorn pre-shuffle holds. You get what you want. You get communication. We get probably multiple communications from people telling you how they feel. But something about one powerful motherfucking connection in particular, you should be happy. But for some reason, it's that. Maybe they seem a little too eager. I don't know. Right? We had that cable guy energy come in recently in a reading, right? The cable guy with Jim Carrey, he's trying too hard to be the guy's friend, right? I think it was Paul Reiser, wasn't it, in that movie with him? Anyway, trying too hard to be that guy's friend. You know, it gets to be a little bit of a much. It's like that cable guy liked the other guy more than the other guy liked the cable guy. It's like that. Should be fun, should be great to make a new friend, but this is a little creepy. Okay? It's a little like that. A little. Just all you have to do is catch my drift, okay? Don't take it literally. It's going to play out differently for all of you, but the basic gist will be the same, okay? What's on top? See? What the fuck? I didn't know that was there, and you know I didn't. You know I didn't. Why am I your second favorite? It blows my mind as much as it probably just blew some of yours. Seven of Swords, deception. What did I say? There's something off here. On one level, you're reading their energy a certain way, but the reality of the energy is another way. That's the very definition of deceptive energy. Right there, the Seven of Swords. But also, yeah, there's something that doesn't feel right here. It's a little cable guy-y. Okay, why is the Seven Swords here? The Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. It's a spinning wheel. It's not stopped. What that means is anything can happen here. It's a little lesson for you maybe. And things are all how you look at it. Try to just look at the thing from reality. Try not to inject too much into it. Your perception of the energy might be off, okay? Anything can happen here. It's a spinning wheel. It plays out differently for all of you. However, I can also tell you energy is always in layers. And the secondary main layer of energy here. Why is the Seven of Swords here? My deception card, the Wheel of Fortune. Because something happens when the communication happens with this person, whoever this person is, that changes 180 degrees your view of this person. Or your view of this person has changed because of what I said earlier about your high vibration. You've changed. This connection, this soulmate cycle has changed the DFs on a high level. You've changed. You're different than you were. Some of you have been coming here to this channel since I got here. You're different than who you were when you first came here. Okay? It doesn't matter how long you've been coming here. I hear it all the time from people. You've done this, Steve, or you've said that, and I followed that. But fine. You've changed. Well, this energy hasn't changed much. Okay? So, and then what happens is over time, if this is like a runner, we inject fantasy into it, right? And sometimes our perception's off. Either way, your view of whoever this is changes. It doesn't mean you can't be together. You can. You got an opportunity for a new beginning in love. It's up to you. Okay? So you know this in advance now. So get rid of any expectations. Be neutral. Your connection is void. It's neutral. You should be neutral. No expectations for the outcome. Care about the person. Care about the thing. Care about the job. Care deeply about the project. Care about whatever. Care about it on a deep, deep, deep level. But don't give any shit. Don't give two shits about outcomes. Yes, no, win, lose, whatever. That is a life hack that I've given you many times. And it gives you ultimate power. Makes you Superman or Supergirl. Bullets just bounce right off you. You'll ask people out. You care about the person. Wow, I love them. Don't care if they say yes or no. You just go up and ask. It gives you confidence. It gives you real confidence, which in turn feedbacks around and makes you more attractive. So they're more likely to say yes. You're more likely to get what you want. Same thing with manifesting. You're always manifesting. Whatever you're doing. If you're asking somebody out, you're manifesting. That's why you create a void for the universe to fill. Don't care about the outcome. Care about the person, of course. Care about the thing, not the outcome. That's my advice here in this situation. And I think you'll come out on top. Ace of Cups. Final outcome. A new beginning in love for you. That's what it means to you. Somebody else, it means their cup's about to spill all over you. They're about to tell you how they feel. Something they've been holding on to a long time. If it's somebody new who's holding on to feelings for you, well, you're about to get wet. If it's a runner, you're about to say, I told you so. Right? Most of you. It is what it is. There's a lot of new soulmates coming in the cycle right now, though. Don't assume you know who this is. Please, do not. Don't assume anything. No expectations for outcomes. Gets rid of assumptions, too. Don't start assuming shit. Plan for contingencies, but don't, just be like water. Be neutral. It's a secret to life, man. I tell you. It makes it flow a lot better. A lot smoother. Things go good for you. People will think you're lucky. It's not luck. You're just flowing with the energy. What's the final on this universe? Ace of Cups. Tell me about it. I don't want to sit here and shuffle all day. Ain't got time for no jibber jabber. It's crossed by the Five of Swords. It's a new beginning in love. It's everything I already said. It had to be that. Five of Swords, false victory, bittersweet. It's bittersweet for reasons I already explained over here. Okay? It needs no explanation. Perfect card to fall there. It's not rainbow unicorn. It's reality. It's real life. The rainbow unicorn version of this reading, right, is, somebody regrets it. They're turning around and coming back. But without the additional details I've given you, you'd be caught off guard, right? And you'd think you were doing something wrong by having this bittersweet feeling or by seeing this person in a new light. You got to know it's about the big picture. It's about context. So it's a bit bittersweet, whatever this is, however it plays out. But you don't have to look at it that way. There's all kinds of ways to look at things, The wheel keeps spinning. It's got all kinds of angles. Look, there's all sorts of... You could look at it from that angle, or that angle, or that angle, or that angle. Try to look at things in a different light. Try to say, well, somebody has feelings for me. That makes me feel pretty good. Take that energy. Take that frequency. Use that as your fuel. Not disappointment or bittersweet energy. Don't fuel anything on that. That's like pouring beer in your gas tank of your car. It's terrible. It's terrible fuel. In fact, probably need a complete engine rebuild. What's on top? King of Cups. Somebody coming to tell you how they feel. Somebody can't take it anymore. It's red with the 5 of Cups. Why is the King of Cups here? I'm fucking done. It's the Queen of Cups. It's crossing over here. I already said this card ties with this card over here. I already tied the Queen of Cups to this Ace of Cups. Rewind, I fucking did. And here it is. The Queen of Cups shows up. Somebody's coming to tell you how they feel. We have a divine connection here. You can have a new beginning in love. But it's the DF side, you're the one with the empty cup. Somebody here, you decide whether you give the full cup or not. This guy's usually pretty stingy about it. But the Queen of Cups usually gives the full cup. You decide if you're getting enough back. The Queen of Cups and the Empress look for equal give and take. Equal give and take is relative. Close enough, right? You could be okay with 40% back, but you're not okay with 30, right? So you decide. The whole reading says exactly what I said. It plays out exactly as I've said as we've gone through it. Pay attention to what I said here. Pay attention to the final outcome. Pay attention to the whole fucking thing. Because everything tied together. Even my Queen of Cups, which was crossing your connection. That's where it ends. You're the higher vibrational person. The Queen of Cups is crossing the connection and the Empress is on top of it. Right? You're it. You know, somebody is coming to tell you how they feel with the King of Cups red with the 5 of Cups, no doubt. You, with this Queen of Cups red with the 9 of Swords, don't get in this. You don't have to worry about this. It's either for you or it's not for you. Okay? And use the fuel of feeling good that somebody has some feelings for you, rather than the fuel of bittersweet, well, I don't really, maybe this isn't what I thought, that kind of thing. Just flow with it. See where it goes. The universe seems to think there's a very strong chance here for a very nice union. King and Queen of Cups. It's a very nice union. It can be a little overly emotional. It can be, I won't lie to you. It's not my favorite couple because of that, because it's lacking a little bit of grounding. But it can be. Especially sitting on top of an Ace of Cups as the base energy. If this were more of a King of Pentacles, I'd say something different. It'd be a different energy coming off of here. But the universe seems to think there's a very strong chance for a new beginning in love here. Whether it's with this person, or whether it's you fueling yourself with the beautiful feeling that somebody has feelings for you, rather than a bittersweet energy, like I said. Okay? Let's shuffle the deck. Let's see what else the universe wants to tell you, and then I'm going to go pull some wicked voodoo on this. I got a Tower to pull on, and I got Deception to pull on, so I got a Devil technically right there with the 7 of Swords. And I want to find out, I'm going to go into the void on your connection. Okay? That's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to open going into the void on your connection. I'm going to open the extended that way. All right? We'll see. Flying into a void. Sometimes it's painful. It can be for me. But that's all right. I'm willing to suffer. Right? I'll do it. I'll do it for you. I'm all right. It's early in the day. I got plenty of recovery time. Binge watch some TV or something. I don't know. All right, let's go. What else you want to tell everybody, universe? My second half of May bikini-clad DFs and Speedo, if you're a guy, whatever. All right, here we go. Let's do it. We always pull from the bottom here. Why? Because that's how I do it. It's reader preference. But I've set that preference with the universe over time. So this is where it lives. 6 of Cups, King of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, and crossing the King of Wands, it's not surprising, is the Knight of Wands. Someone you've waited for a long time, or something you've waited for a long time in general. I would say someone represented by this King of Wands is showing up, and it shows up rather suddenly. So if I were you, okay, and I'll say this for the people not going to the extended, there's the last thing I say to you here. If I were you, I would expect the unexpected. All right? I would just, don't be surprised, because it comes as a surprise. It's been held up a long time. This is the Knight of Pentacles. It's reliable energy. This is close to a guarantee that I can give you, the Knight of Pentacles red with the 6 of Cups, somebody returning. It's a powerful soulmate. But don't assume you know who it is just because the Burger King showed up here. Most of the DMs are Burger Kings, whether they're your DM or someone else's DM. All right? Most of societal energies right now are DM energy. And most of them are Burger Kings, whether you know them or not. It doesn't matter. That's the problem. That's why this soulmate cycle is so crazy. Soulmate cycle is a direct reflection of societal energies. Look at society right now. Watch the news. Bunch of selfish fucking people thinking short term, worried about this and that and the other thing. Anyway, that's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right. Now I'm going to go pull some wicked voodoo. We're going to open with the void of your connection, so let's do that. All right. If you want the link, if you want the extended, the link's in the description. Good luck.